Hey guys, something interesting just happened, I guess. I woke up pretty early today, around 8, for no reason at all. It's vacation right now, and my job is taking that vacation. So I woke up at 8. I wondered why the fuck did I wake up at 8 when I didn't have to? There was absolutely no reason for it. And then I opened my computer, and wouldn't you know, literally when I woke up, Bitcoin started plunging. It went down from $1,200 literally when I woke up, and it was about 150 when I started my computer. 2 minutes later, I went back through the statistics, and then bounced back. It went from 1,200 to 1,100, and it's now 1,150. Um, Now the movement is not that interesting in itself. It's simply a bigger plunge, and it hasn't really lost the value. It has scattered the last 2 days, and that's even if you take to the real bottom that it hit for like 15 minutes ago, when it was down in 1,100. And the interesting thing is that I woke up to see it. Uh, I could have easily not, well, I could have easily just checked the statistics later. But I woke up literally to see it. I think that's interesting. Uh, and I also think that the financial crisis has literally begun, not figuratively in a we are in a recession way, but I think we officially started about 3 days ago when Bitcoin went from 1,000 to 1,200 in basically 3 days. That's also when silver started really going up, and well, I think it started, and I'm watching the markets simply because I enjoy watching things, and especially the Bitcoin market, simply because it's a free market, relatively speaking, and things are getting really interesting. But well, the most interesting part was that I woke myself really early, way before I usually wake up, like 2.5 hours before when I woke up yesterday. And it was simply to see the crash. There could be no other reason for me to wake up at that point. I just think that's interesting, to be honest. I did guess right with Bitcoin, I guess, in the last video, which is fine. Did skyrocket. I was not prepared for this giant crash, but they keep happening. It's normal, especially when it bounces back as quickly as it does. But I don't know. I wanted to say I am 100% certain that I woke up simply to watch that. And it was apparently important for me to see. I don't know why, to be honest. It doesn't really seem that important, but it doesn't change the fact that I literally woke up when the crash started. So, interconnectivity and shit. Um, it's I can't really say anything about the interconnectivity. Many people believe we're all interconnected, and then there are people who believe we all watch our own movie, but well, it's not that important. I just thought it was very interesting that I was literally linked to Bitcoin to the point where I woke up simply to see the price plunge. It's very, very interesting because how could I, and I mean I as in this meat body, this body, how could this me know that the Bitcoin was plunging right at that moment if we are not interconnected, or this is a movie and I was supposed to see it like that. Uh, I can't really find any old-fashioned logical explanations for me literally waking up when Bitcoin plunges. And it all happens in 15 minutes, approximately, as I said. And I can easily explain it with this is my movie kind of shit. But that's a very easy way to explain everything. And it's only really interesting when it's the only explanation. Because, well, usually you have many explanations that are plausible for things, many reasons why things happen. But it's my movie, and that's what happens in the movie. That's not really trying to find an answer, I guess. It's a bit too lazy. Which is why I find this interesting, because I cannot find any whatsoever, any different reason for me waking up at that moment earlier than my routine, earlier than I ever do, and right at the moment where it happened. If anyone else figure out a reason why exactly at that moment, just write it below. But I can only see the reason that I was supposed to see it. And to tell people that now it's a good time to buy Bitcoin. Well, it was better a few days ago, but it's not going to get any better ever again. Well, probably. Could go down to below what it is right now, but then you're just lucky you get it that way. It's not going to stay low. Because the financial crisis has started. There's no way around it. Things don't, well, everything is spiking, everything is falling apart, and no markets make sense anymore, quite literally. There are stories in the media, like literally no investors understand what's happening with the oil price. That's the stories you get in the media now. You get a lot of stupid stories, of course. They're telling you to invest in hedge funds and things like that. That the economy is going great and that, well, all of that bullshit, right? But that is, of course, not real. Everyone seems to know at this point that they are not telling the truth. But total confusion in oil prices after numbers from the United States, that's interesting. Simply because everyone is starting to see that none of this makes sense whatsoever, which is interesting. Well, I still just basically watch. That's what I enjoy to do. I'm prepared to do, well, I'm prepared for what's coming. And there's no real reason for me to do anything specific. And of course, I'm not going to, well, I don't control things, but I'm probably not going to do anything very interesting or very special. But I know I'm probably gonna watch it all happen. I think it's funny. I think it's really funny. Well, funny is the wrong word. Interesting. Funny is it's a bit too nihilistic. Don't laugh at the misfortune of others. It's simply inevitable. And I enjoy it from a cultural and political standpoint. It's not. Well, there's a huge difference between laughing at someone who lost their money in something and enjoying the fall of an entire country, because there is nothing you can do to stop the fall of the dollar and the fall of the financial system. So, well, I might just be justifying things, but I still enjoy watching it. There's nothing I can do, and I choose to take enjoyment in it. It's all you can do, to choose to enjoy things or not. But anyway, I just want to talk about the Bitcoin thing, just because I found it interesting. Peace.